Hello and welcome to the video. My name is Richard Finnegan. My student ID is X161211-6. And this video is just going to be a quick run through of code used in the application called the Coffee Shop. So I'll run through really quick, just a little elevator pitch. So basically, Coffee Shop was an application developed by my team and I. The idea behind it was kind of like Deliveroo, where you can pick any coffee shop around Dublin, and then select a beverage from their menu, and then walk to the coffee shop and collect it. So obviously, though that this is a repeat, I decided I'd change it up a bit. So I redesigned the app. I developed the background of the app to be based as a product just for the business. So the idea behind the application now is that the application is a service. It's a baseline. We make a template basically, and then a barista or a company comes to us, and we then develop the application for them, and it's based off the application that you'll see later on today. You create an account, you log in, you pick your beverage, and then you order. Basically, that's pretty much it. The idea behind it was very simple. Unfortunately, though, the actual implementation of the project was not. So the novelty of this project as well was it was quite different. We noticed that a lot of the food ordering apps around Dublin, such as Bamboo, Just Eat, Deliveroo, Uber Eats, they're all based around food. Nothing seems to be based around coffee, which is quite interesting because like a lot of people in the mornings and the afternoons drink a lot of coffee. Uh, Baristas and small companies and small coffee houses are very big now. They're very popular. So we thought maybe we can try and develop the application from the usual food-based ordering systems to beverages, basically, kind of like what Wetherspoons have done, except without beer and food, just with coffee. So that's pretty much the elevator pitch and the background, the goals and novelty of the project. So I'm just going to run through some of the more difficult parts of the project and how I found my way around them during the repeat process. So I'll bring up Android Studio there now, and I'll show you around the code. So as you can see, everything runs perfectly. Thank God. It took a long time just to get those green ticks. They are fabulous when you see them first. So very simply, as I said, this is a repeating process. So I had a choice when I was told about this. I could start a new application, or try and add on functionality onto this application. So I chose the latter, and I decided that I would try and add some functionality onto it. So I'll run through the basics, I guess, of the application. So over here and here, if I go down, so the team and I would have developed all of the XML. So the XML here, such as image item, this would be used to upload the image. Again, later on in the video, I'll show you an actual run through of the application on my phone. But I'm just going to quickly run through the XML files and the JavaScript file, Java files as well. So yes, I'll start with the XML. Might as well. So when you first log on to the application, you're going to basically meet the main activity here. This is what should be greeted with here, this page here, and then it brings you these codes here. This XML here brings you off to different areas. So you have the login page, and then you have the register page. But each one of those also splits off to an admin register, an admin login, and then a user register and a user login. Again, later on in the video, I'll show you that. So there's not much there in terms of that. Now for the For the Java files, we do have a Firebase authorized here. So basically what this does is actually stores your data, and then basically stores it so that you can log back into the application at a later date. Again, so if you go down here, you'll see we have the user login button. So yeah, a lot of this stuff would have been done by my teammates as well, not just myself. So here we would have your basically your Java code to show the login details, and if you put your stuff in incorrectly, you just have like login. Please enter your login password again. If not, login failed. You enter the wrong email or password, or login successful. So that'd be nice. And then so that's basically just the login. The register is more or less the same. For instance, like if you don't put an @ sign in your email, it refuses to accept it. Then we also have the upload one here. So the upload one was something I had to do a good bit of work on now. So we had it in the original files, however we didn't have a price class or a price string even. So it's just the upload one. Where can I get the image adapter? We'll need this one as well. And I shall bring you over. Yeah, we're here beside upload. Cool. So upload here basically uploads the name of the the name of the product, the price of the product, and then this here brings it basically back onto the user side of the application. So if I show you an image adapter, basically what happens to start was we could upload a photo and then upload the name of the photo. Unfortunately, though, we couldn't upload the price. We didn't. We ran out of time. We ran into technical difficulties. We weren't able to get it done. So this part here was a part that the bits that I had to add in basically was the insert price. So more or less, it's actually the same as the text view name, except it was put in. The upload it is put in. Images activity. I want to say should be around here. No, it is. It's just up here. So yeah, let's say it's this one here. Just it. Get data. No, it's not it. It's more. So I'm trying to basically find a piece of code that we used to it took the user's price input and then stored the value and then pushed it back up onto the user side. It's one of these. I just need to read it again. So as you can see, it's quite early in the morning on the day that this is due, so kind of very tired at the moment. However, yeah. To find this upload activity, it's an image adapter. An image adapter for the start as well. No, here it is. So it's in the wrong file. Sorry. So this file here is something that I had to add in. It gets the data out of the upload and then uploads it to the Firebase. Then choosing my text upload, and then the user gets the option to put in a price. If they don't put in a price unavailable is just put in. That's it. Very simple, but it adds a bit of extra functionality to the application. So that's pretty much that part of it, I guess, how we worked through it. What else do we have? So then down with the application. So again, I'll come back to that at the end. The technology used in this project would have been Java, XML, and Android Studio, and a lot of Google as well. I obviously had to use Stack Overflow an awful lot to understand some of the issues that I was facing and to overcome those challenges as well. Again, the challenges that I've encountered throughout this the repeat process. Ability is one, I guess. Coding is not my strong suit. I'm not very good at it. So this project was extremely difficult. Working for a lot of late nights, a lot of early mornings, just trying to get little bits and pieces done, trying to add as much as I possibly could onto the application. Then timing as well was another issue. By the time I found out of the upload date, I only had 8 days to add on to the project, so that was quite a bit of stress, but whatever. What kind of challenges? I guess just the code itself. It seemed every time I'd send the files over to somebody to get them to have a look at it or get a second opinion on something, I get a dig out on something, I'd get it back and it'd be broken. Or I'd have to upload something or update something. The SDKs had to kept being updated. At one stage, Android Studio itself had to be updated, which took a good few hours just to do so. It was a fairly large upload. Update. Um, but yeah, I did redesign a few of the pages as well, such as the upload page. Trying to add on more functionality. So originally I planned on getting the upload to work correctly. So getting a description of the item, the name of the item, the image of the item, and the actual price of the item to upload to the database and then get pulled down to the user side. And then the user would have been able to click on the item, add it to a basket, then click a button and basically be told your coffee's on its way. Unfortunately, as I said, due to time issues, I wasn't able to do it. Hopefully, I should be hopefully if I had more time, I would have been able to complete it, but unfortunately, I don't. And hopefully, sorry. So now that's pretty much what the challenges I've encountered and the achievements. I guess would have been as far as I did. I guess this little piece here, even though it looks very simple, did take a long time to implement. It seemed to knock stuff out, and it seemed to turn classes off. It just seemed to cause a good bit of havoc. But I finally got it working, so that's the main thing. Now, in the next part of the video, I'm just going to quickly run through the actual using of the application and such. So, thanks for listening to this part of the video, and